One thing that doesn't get talked about a lot as well too is like all the different like beds that we have to sleep in. You know,
that's
trying to be,
that's
you know,
the worst thing.
Yeah, you know, that's hard on your body, you know, different pillows, different beds, different, you know, that is taxing on your body too.
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Okay, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games, we just spit game about the game we love. Before we get into this video though, go over to my reaction page, The Nuclear Reactor, and check out all of my playlists. This is your one-stop shop for all different kind of reactions, but I do have 3 sports playlists. I have a Larry Bird playlist, Michael Jordan playlist, and a lot of stuff over there about the fraud blames. Check it out, y'all will love it. But back over here, Ring Culture, make sure y'all like and comment down below. That's how y'all push me into the algorithm, and then I'll go get them when my content hit them and fit them and sit with them. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified for every time I upload, and I upload a lot. Share my videos and hype my channel. So Kwame Brown absolutely went off on LeBron James and how awful this dude is at basketball, and the fact that he should not be in the same breath as anywhere near the GOAT conversation. Kwame Brown has been saying something all of us people who are not biased towards LeBron have been saying. We have seen this LeBron fraud for since he joined Miami Heat, since he quit, choked and quit with the Celtics, choked in the 2007 finals, and then ran and formed super team after super team and still underachieved. So listen to what Kwame Brown had to say about the fraud, and I'll come back and tell y'all what I think.
Because I don't think it's even close. LeBron should not be mentioned in the same name with Michael Jordan. And that's what it like hurt people's feelings to hear that. Watching LeBron play the game and knowing the way MJ played the game and the way he prepared for the game, it is a disrespectful disgrace that somebody started putting LeBron James with his bag and his skill set that is showing now that he has to go do a pick and roll in order to get a point guard on him so that he can do a turnaround jump shot that doesn't get blocked by somebody his size. This is LeBron James' bag. I was around MJ, was around his mannerisms in the morning, in the afternoon, midday. I was around Kobe Bryant, and I've seen these guys at their best, at their worst, when they're angry, when they're not so angry, when they're funny. I've seen it all. So if everybody else can talk about who they've been around, then my story, I hold weight in this GOAT conversation. I told y'all need to stop having this GOAT conversation, period. I said LeBron only cares about points so that he conserves energy so he don't run back on defense. The defense is a mindset. It takes energy. It takes effort. And if he does that, then those points and those numbers drop. And you know the LeBron James fans really don't give a damn if they win the game. They just care about LeBron James points. So much so that he don't care about winning the game anymore. He just care about points. If you can't get back on defense, then that lets me know it's time to take those sneakers and throw them up across the line. You know, out there in the hood in LA, they say they got sneakers thrown across the power line. It's time to throw them sneakers across the power line if you can't run back on defense. When it's time to hang it up, is if you can't run back on defense. Nobody expects LeBron to be able to play top tier defense anymore. Nobody expects him to keep a 25-year-old in front of him. But we do expect LeBron not to try to leak out early to go get a layup, and then he gives up an offensive rebound. It doesn't make me a hater of LeBron. It makes me a hater of that style of play. I do not like stat patters. I do not like people that care more about stats than they care about winning. I don't like guys looking at the stat sheet on the sideline. That stat sheet ain't gonna tell you you're getting your ass kicked. It ain't gonna change that L to a W. So it ain't the stat sheet gonna show you that when you're in front of a guy and you gotta box him out, and you don't wrap around him, get behind him, and give him a layup like you did Steven Adams. We expect you not to do that. But we understand he's 41 years old. He don't have the energy and effort that it takes to play defense.
So I agree with everything Kwame said, except one thing. When he said that LeBron doesn't have the energy and effort to play defense. Yes, he does. LeBron James has barely been playing defense since 2014, and he's been doing that largely because of what Kwame pointed out, his offensive points. LeBron James leaks out to get easy fast break points. I do not. Oh, another thing, I don't agree that LeBron James is the best fast break player. I don't agree with that at all. But to say that LeBron James doesn't have the energy and effort to play defense, well, we would have to say that to him. We would have to say that about him back in 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18. He's been doing this for well over a decade. He's been barely playing defense. This is why LeBron James takes so many blowout losses, and this is why when he gets on the biggest stages, he usually gets his ass whooped because LeBron James, barely plays defense. Yeah, his numbers look gaudy. Like in one of the finals that he was in, he averaged a triple-double. That looks gaudy. But LeBron James is stat padding, and he's sacrificing his defense, his defensive effort, his defensive intensity to get those points. So it looks like it's not his fault. He's the leader, though. I thought he made his teammates better, which we all know that's bullshit. LeBron just trades promising players to get perennial all-stars that are the best players in the league at the time on his team, two at a time. If you think about all the players that LeBron made the Lakers trade, can you imagine what that team would look like now? Can you imagine Ingram and my boy with the Wolves now, Randall on the same team with LaMelo Ball? What? And Caruso? Can you imagine that with Kuzma? Just think about all these young players the Lakers had. That Lakers team would be way better than it is right now. And the reason why the Lakers are bad now is because of LeBron James. LeBron James sacrifices winning plays just to get stats. And he's been doing it for over a decade now. For over a decade. Kwame was right. You'll watch people will show film of LeBron. I've done it on this channel. There is a video I did called LeBron James Excuses. Check it out. I actually point out, I actually show film of LeBron James while I'm talking. I show film of what I'm saying. I did this video about 6 months ago. It's called LeBron James Excuses. It's probably in my playlist, ranking in history. It's probably in there somewhere, where I go over film and show what I've been talking about. Also, if LeBron James can't play defense, why does LeBron James get a pass for not playing defense? LeBron ball boys will call LeBron teammates out and call them the problem. But they will never call LeBron the problem for putting his teammates in bad positions on defense where they're basically playing 4-on-5. And I'm not only talking about the times when LeBron James doesn't get back on defense. Sometimes when he's back on defense, he's still not playing defense. Remember, Kuzma had to push LeBron to his man just to make him play defense? Another thing I noticed about LeBron's defensive IQ is extremely low. He doesn't know what he's doing on defense. He looks lost out there. So couple that with the fact that he has no defensive intensity, that's where you get the recipe of most of LeBron teams underachieving and getting their ass whooped in big games. LeBron James has had the media in his pocket so long, he's never even tried to be a better basketball player. LeBron James still has the same deficiencies he did when he came in the league. How the fuck do you still look like your scouting report coming out of college? He had like 1 year when he upped his 3-point percentage, which was admirable, but nothing else LeBron James has improved on. He still is a average dribbler. He's still an average shooter. He's still average defender. Actually, he's gotten worse at defense. So he's even worse than his scouting report. He's still a high turnover guy, and he's still a choker in the clutch. LeBron James, how do you look like your scouting report? And now that he's less athletic than he was before, his deficiencies are just getting louder. And the louder his deficiencies get, the less defense he plays. It's just a fact. But y'all let me know what y'all think about what Kwame said and what I said down below. I'll be down there with y'all. Always remember, we are ring culture, because the whole point of the culture is to win rings for the culture. I love y'all. Peace.